Hey everyone. We're living in a world that's basically designed to steal our attention, right? But what if you could build a level of concentration so powerful that it actually becomes your superpower? Well, today, we're going to break down the key habits that can get you there.
Okay, let's just start with a really direct question. If you keep doing the exact same things, with the same routines and distractions, come 2026, will you be proud of where you are? See, the crazy thing is, most people don't ruin their future with one big dramatic mistake. It happens quietly. It creeps up on you through all these tiny little choices that feel totally harmless day after day until, suddenly, years have gone by.
And here's what's really at stake. By 2026, the ability to concentrate deeply won't just be a nice skill to have. It's going to be an elite skill. It's what will separate the focused few, that top 10%, from the distracted majority. And the best part? This has nothing to do with being born smarter.
It's all about training. Elite-level focus isn't some genetic gift you either have or you don't. It is a muscle. And just like any other muscle in your body, you can absolutely build it.
So, here's our game plan. We're going to walk through 5 key areas that hold all the habits you need. We'll start with how to win your morning, then we'll get into resetting your system, shifting from consuming to creating, designing your environment, and finally, we'll get to the one uncomfortable habit that really ties this whole thing together.
All right, let's dive right in. The foundation for your focus for the entire day, it's built in the very first hour you're awake.
Okay, so habit number 1, you have to protect that first hour. Think about it. Most of us wake up and immediately dive headfirst into chaos. Emails, social media, news alerts, we start the day reacting. The first step is to just keep your phone off. Win that first minute, and you set the tone to win the entire day. Now, habit number 2 builds right on top of that. It's the 1 task, 1 hour rule. No phone, no multitasking, just you and your most important work. This is the bedrock of a real focus system.
Now, what's really interesting is what happens when you first try this. Your brain is going to crave a distraction. It's going to scream for a hit or something new, because it's used to all that noise. But pushing through that feeling, that discomfort, is exactly how you build your focus muscle. That resistance, that's the training.
Next up, we've got to reset the system. Because focus isn't just happening in your head, it's deeply connected to your body. And these next 2 habits are all about strengthening that connection.
Habit number 3 is all about using micro-movements. Sitting for hours on end just absolutely kills your focus. But the fix is so simple. Just stand up every hour, stretch for 10 minutes. This isn't about getting a workout in. It's about sending a signal to your brain that says, hey, I'm awake, I'm in control. And then we have habit 4, the 1-page rule. Every morning, just write 1 page by hand. What this does is it takes all those cluttered thoughts and frustrations swimming around in your head and puts them down on paper where they become manageable. You just can't change what you can't see.
Okay, this next habit is a really fundamental mindset shift. It's all about moving from being a passive absorber of information to being an active producer of anything.
Think about it. Consuming is totally passive. You're just reacting, absorbing information. But creating? That is active. You're building, you're solving problems, you're leading. Creation forces you to be clear, and it shows you where you need to improve. That is where the real growth happens. The leaders of 2026 are going to be the creators.
Now for habit number 6. This one is built on a simple, kind of tough truth. Your environment will always beat your willpower.
So, stop fighting your environment and start designing it. Remove the temptations before they become a problem. The easiest way to win the battle against your phone is to just put it in another room. Keep only what you need for your current task on your desk. This sends an unmistakable signal to your brain, okay, it's time to work.
And now we've made it to the final habit. And this is the one most people avoid because, honestly, it feels uncomfortable. But it is the exact reason some people truly change while everyone else just kind of stays the same.
So what is it? What's the one habit that really separates the doers from the dreamers?
It's this: daily self-reflection. You can't fix a system that you don't even audit. Motivation fades, we all know that, but a system of reflection, that's reliable. This is your own personal audit.
Every single night, for just 5 minutes, with no phone and no noise, ask yourself this one powerful question. And look, this isn't about making you feel guilty. It's about building awareness. And awareness is always the first step toward building real strength.
So what's the key takeaway from all this?
Real change doesn't happen in some big, dramatic moment. It happens in the tiny, almost invisible decisions you repeat every single day. So don't try to do all 7 of these at once. Just pick one. Just start there.
And this really captures the urgency, doesn't it? The future isn't waiting around for the perfect time for you to start. The clock is already ticking.
The opportunity to build this superpower, to take control of your focus and your future, it doesn't begin next month or next week. It begins tomorrow morning. So the only question left is, will you be ready?